Everyone is familiar with the Industrial Revolution. The busy city streets, the churning factories, and steaming trains are unrecognizably different from a century earlier. Humanity transitioned from being bound by its own strength and the strength of an ox in a matter of decades to being able to harness an almost inconceivable supply of energy. The Industrial Revolution wasn't the last one, though. In fact, there have been 3 Industrial Revolutions. The first was made of steam, the second of steel, and the third, which brought about the new information age, was digital. It was a shift unlike any seen in the history of humanity, and perhaps even the universe. Another is now in the process. The others will seem like a mere dress rehearsal in comparison. The following Industrial Revolution is anticipated to accomplish for our minds what the first one did for our physical strength. The fourth Industrial Revolution, quote-unquote, as it's been dubbed, will leverage artificial intelligence to build a more automated and linked society. These trends, which span fields as diverse as gene editing, advanced robotics, 3D printing, and vertical farming, will come together to form the defining metamorphosis of an era. Join us as we investigate how the advancement of AI will permanently alter humans over the next few decades, and the firms that have been helping AI to evolve. Make sure to stay tuned till the end. Let's start with some of the key firms and ventures that have contributed the most to the development of AI. Greylock has benefited from early bets on American tech behemoths like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Airbnb, but it now wants to profit from rapidly expanding in business across Europe. The California venture capital firm hasn't yet opened a physical presence in a European location, unlike Sequoia, Lightspeed Venture Partners, and other competitors. Greylock focuses on supporting software founders with international aspirations, and we've made a few investments in businesses based in Europe, including Scream, brought by Datadog and Entrepreneur First, according to a Greylock spokeswoman who talked with CNBC. Greylock presently invests $1.6 billion in a fund to support startups, and the company's usual day-one checks vary from $2 million to $20 million. It makes investments in startups in a variety of areas, but it's especially invested in finding the next DeepMind. The Greylock representative continued, AI will be one of the most revolutionary areas in technology, and we'll continue to be thrilled about the availability of chances to invest in space. Even if you're not interested in artificial intelligence, you should pay attention to ChatGPT, a new AI bot in town. OpenAI published ChatGPT, an AI chatbot system, in November to demonstrate and test the capabilities of a very big, powerful AI system. You can ask it any number of questions and you'll frequently get a helpful response. You may, for instance, ask it to explain Newton's laws of motion in an encyclopedia query. You can ask it to create a poem for you and then instruct it to make more entertaining versions of it. You ask it to create a computer program that will demonstrate all the possible word combinations and it will do it. Here's the issue. Exactly how much ChatGPT doesn't know anything. It's an AI that's been trained to identify patterns in significant amounts of text that's been taken from the internet and further trained with the help of humans to provide more helpful, better dialogue. As OpenAI cautions, the answers that you receive can seem logical and even authoritative, but they can also be completely incorrect. OpenAI, a startup that does artificial intelligence research, created ChatGPT. Its goal is to create an artificial general intelligence system that is safe and useful, or to assist others in doing so. With GPT-3, which can produce language that can sound like it was written by a person, and DALL-E, which produces what is now referred to as generative art, depending on text prompts you punch in, it's already made headlines. The GPT-3 and GPT 3.5 updates, on which ChatGPT is built, are 2 instances of big language models, a type of AI technology. They can be trained automatically, usually over the course of many weeks, using a tremendous amount of computational power to produce text depending on what they've seen. The nonprofit OpenAI Incorporated is the parent company of the for-profit OpenAI LP, which together form the OpenAI Artificial Intelligence Research Facility. With the declared objective of promoting and developing friendly AI in a manner that benefits humanity as a whole, the firm carries out research in fields of Sam Altman, Elon Musk, and others. They formed the group in San Francisco at the end of 2015 with the $1 billion promise. In February 2018, Musk left the board, but he continued to donate. Microsoft invested $1 billion in OpenAI LP in 2019. In San Francisco's Mission District at the Pioneer Building is where OpenAI is based. The founder of OpenAI, Elon Musk, once pondered, "What can we do to secure a great future? We might remain uninvolved, support regulatory supervision, or collaborate with individuals who are steadfastly committed to the development of AI for the good of humanity." Musk also noted that there was always a chance that, by advancing AI, we might produce the thing that we're worrying about. The best defense, though, is to make AI accessible to as many people as possible. If everyone had access to AI. Chinese authorities have announced a number of regulatory changes involving AI, including the prohibition of unlabeled AI-generated photographs. According to China's Cyberspace Administration, AI photos created by synthesis tools like DALL-E will be properly marked with watermarks or other identifiers. The policy revision was one of many rules on the new AI technology. The Cyberspace Administration is in charge of controlling, monitoring, and censoring the internet. Authorities in China will now tentatively examine what they refer to as deep synthesis technology. According to China's Office of the Central Cyberspace Affairs Commission, the adoption of regulations is necessary to avoid and address security threats, as well as foster the healthy growth of an in-depth synthetic services and raise the degree of monitoring skills. Deep synthesis service providers shall add indicators that have no bearing on the usage of information material created or updated with the use of their services. To prevent public confusion or misidentification, services that offer features like intelligent dialogue, synthetic human voice, human face generation, and immersive realistic scenes that create or dramatically alter information content must be clearly identified. It is forbidden for any business or person to alter, remove, or cover up significant marks using technical means. The Chinese government will demand that businesses that produce deep synthesis technologies maintain legal documents. Additionally, users of those platforms must create profiles using their real names so that their AI behavior might be tracked. AI-generated photos are proving to be extremely popular with Chinese internet users, just like they are in the West. In contrast to China's tight regulations, the United States is adopting a different track, with President Biden proposing a non-binding AI Bill of Rights. Recently, an increasing number of tech professionals have realized that China and the US are facing a tsunami of generative AI that might challenge existing power structures, enable fraud, or even alter our perception of history. As of now, the two nations have responded in almost diametrically opposed ways. The US has non-binding rules, while China has stringent limitations. China announced its first set of regulations making it unlawful to publish unlabeled fake news deepfakes in 2019. Early in 2020, certain regulations came into force. Although AI does have some limitations, nothing is stopping it from advancing. Experts emphasize that as AI evolves, humans must take care to watch over it and control it in order to maintain it as morally and environmentally decently as possible. So, what are your thoughts on AI? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos.